What if I told you that Wisconsin holds secrets? The place is so wild, so breathtaking, and so mysterious that they feel like they belong to another world. Beneath its rolling hills, along its roaring rivers, and within its shadowy caves lies a treasure trove of untamed beauty and ancient stories waiting to be uncovered. This is not the Wisconsin you think you know. This is a land of towering bluffs that defy gravity, rivers that carve their way through time, and caves that whisper secrets of a world millions of years in the making. But these wonders don't reveal themselves easily. They demand exploration, curiosity, and a sense of daring. Imagine yourself in the icy depths of the Apostle Islands sea caves, or standing atop Wyalusing's bluffs, where the Mississippi and Wisconsin rivers collide in a breathtaking display of power. Picture yourself descending into Crystal Cave, where glittering crystals and ancient fossils tell stories of a time long forgotten, or hiking Devil's Lake's rugged trails, where every step feels like a journey into legend. This is a journey for the bold, the dreamers, and the seekers of the unknown. Each destination is a chapter in a story that will leave you breathless, inspired, and yearning for more. So, are you ready to uncover the hidden wonders of Wisconsin? Let's dive in, because the adventure is just beginning. This journey has only just begun. By subscribing, you're not just watching our travels. You're becoming part of a growing family of explorers. Welcome back to another Era Trails exclusive. The Apostle Islands are just one part of a sprawling, awe-inspiring wilderness that stretches across the northern edge of Wisconsin, where Lake Superior's untamed waters meet towering sandstone cliffs, lush forests, and a chain of 21 pristine islands. This is a place where adventure and beauty collide, offering a landscape so dramatic and diverse that it feels like stepping into another world. The mainland section of the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore is dominated by its towering sandstone cliffs, carved over millennia by the relentless forces of wind, water, and ice. These cliffs are a marvel of natural engineering, their jagged edges and swirling patterns telling the story of their ancient origins. Rising high above the lake, they are streaked with hues of red, orange, and gold. Their surfaces shaped into arches, overhangs, and narrow ledges that plunge dramatically into the icy depths of Lake Superior. The cliffs are home to the famous mainland sea caves, a labyrinth of tunnels, arches, and caverns that are as mysterious as they are beautiful. In summer, the caves echo with the sound of waves crashing against the rock, while in winter, they transform into a frozen wonderland of icicles and ice formations. But the cliffs themselves are just as captivating, their dramatic shapes and sheer scale creating a sense of awe that stays with you long after you leave. While the mainland cliffs are a highlight, the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore is also home to 21 islands, each with its own unique character and charm. These islands are a haven for adventurers, offering everything from sandy beaches and dense forests to historic lighthouses and hidden coves. Paddle a kayak between the islands, and you'll discover secluded beaches, towering sea stacks, and cliffs that rise straight out of the water like ancient fortresses. Some of the most iconic spots include Devil's Island, known for its stunning sea caves and dramatic rock formations, and Sand Island, where the sandstone cliffs are adorned with intricate patterns and colors. The islands are also home to several historic lighthouses, including the Raspberry Island Lighthouse, which stands as a beacon of the region's maritime history. At the heart of the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore is Lake Superior, a force of nature that shapes every aspect of this wild landscape. This is no ordinary lake. It's the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area, and its waters are as unpredictable as they are beautiful. On calm days, the lake is a mirror, reflecting the cliffs and islands in perfect detail. But when the winds pick up, the waves can rise to dramatic heights, crashing against the cliffs with a power that is both humbling and exhilarating. Tucked away in the northwestern corner of Wisconsin, Amnicon Falls State Park is a hidden gem where the power of water and the beauty of nature come together in perfect harmony. This park is a haven for adventurers and nature lovers alike, offering a landscape of cascading waterfalls, rugged gorges, and tranquil forests that feels like stepping into a postcard. It's a place where every turn reveals a new wonder, and the sound of rushing water is a constant companion. The heart of the park lies in its waterfalls, where the Amnicon River tumbles over ancient sandstone ledges in a series of breathtaking cascades. Amnicon Falls, the park's namesake, is a stunning display of power and grace, with water rushing over smooth rock formations into a swirling pool below. Nearby, Upper Falls and Lower Falls offer equally dramatic views, each with its own unique character and charm. The river's journey through the park is a dynamic one, carving its way through rugged gorges and creating smaller rapids and cascades along the way. The sound of the water is ever present, a soothing symphony that echoes through the forest and invites you to pause and take it all in. One of the park's most iconic features is the Amnicon Covered Bridge, a charming wooden structure that spans the river near the falls. This historic bridge, built in the early 20th century, adds a touch of rustic charm to the park and offers a perfect vantage point for viewing the waterfalls. Standing on the bridge, you can feel the cool mist from the falls and watch as the river rushes beneath your feet, a reminder of the power and beauty of nature. Amnicon Falls State Park is a paradise for hikers, with trails that wind through its lush forests and along the river's edge. The Thimbleberry Nature Trail is a gentle loop that takes you through a mix of hardwood and pine forests, offering glimpses of the river and its cascades along the way. For a closer look at the falls, the river trail follows the Amnicon River, leading you to some of the park's most scenic spots. Deep in the heart of northern Wisconsin lies a place where nature's raw power and beauty collide: Copper Falls State Park. This 3,000-acre wonderland is a showcase of roaring waterfalls, ancient lava flows, and rugged wilderness that feels like stepping into a land untouched by time. It's a place where every trail leads to discovery, every sound echoes with adventure, and every view leaves you in awe. The park's crown jewels are its waterfalls, where the Bad River and Tyler Forks River carve their way through ancient volcanic rock, creating a dramatic display of cascading water and roaring rapids. Copper Falls, the park's namesake, is a breathtaking sight. The water plunges over jagged rock ledges into a deep gorge, sending mist into the air and creating a thunderous roar that reverberates through the canyon. Nearby, Brownstone Falls offers an equally stunning spectacle, with its powerful flow tumbling into the same rugged gorge. The gorge itself is a masterpiece of geology, its walls streaked with red and black from the volcanic basalt and sandstone that formed here over 1 billion years ago. Standing at the edge of the gorge, you can feel the power of the water below, a reminder of the forces that have shaped this landscape over millennia. For an up-close view of the park's most iconic features, the Doughboys Nature Trail is a must. This 1.7-mile loop trail winds along the edge of the gorge, offering stunning views of Copper Falls, Brownstone Falls, and the churning waters of the Bad River. The trail is dotted with scenic overlooks, where you can pause to take in the dramatic beauty of the waterfalls and the surrounding forest. Wooden bridges cross the rivers, giving you a front-row seat to the power and beauty of the water below. Beyond the waterfalls, Loon Lake offers a peaceful contrast to the park's roaring rivers. This serene lake is perfect for swimming, kayaking, or simply relaxing on its sandy beach. The calm waters reflect the surrounding forest, creating a picture-perfect scene that feels like a postcard come to life. In the fall, the lake is surrounded by a kaleidoscope of fiery reds, oranges, and yellows, making it a perfect paradise. From remote mountains to hidden waterfalls, from ancient ruins to lively streets, we're chasing stories everywhere. Subscribe today and be part of every single journey. At the northernmost tip of Wisconsin's Door Peninsula lies a place where the wild reigns supreme: Newport State Park. This is not your typical park. It's a sanctuary for adventurers, dreamers, and those who crave the raw beauty of untouched nature. Here, The forests are dense, the shoreline rugged, and the night sky so dark and vast that it feels like you've stepped into another world. Newport is a journey into the heart of the wild. Newport State Park is Wisconsin's only designated wilderness park, and it wears that title proudly. With over 2,300 acres of pristine forests, rocky shores, and secluded beaches, this is a place where nature is left to its own devices. The park's 30 miles of trails wind through dense cedar and pine forests, past wildflower-strewn meadows, and along the rugged shoreline of Lake Michigan. Every step feels like an escape from the modern world, a chance to reconnect with the earth in its purest form. The shoreline of Newport State Park is a dramatic meeting of land and water. Jagged limestone cliffs rise above the crashing waves of Lake Michigan, their edges softened by moss and lichen. Hidden coves and pebble-strewn beaches offer moments of quiet solitude, where you can sit and watch the endless expanse of water stretch to the horizon. The sound of the waves, the cry of gulls, and the scent of the lake create an atmosphere that is both wild and serene. Newport State Park is a haven for campers, offering backcountry campsites that are as wild as the park itself. These sites are tucked away in the forest or along the shoreline, accessible only by foot or bike. There are no cars, no crowds, and no distractions. Just you, your tent, and the sounds of the wilderness. As night falls, the park reveals one of its most magical features: the dark sky. Newport is an international dark sky park, one of the few places in the Midwest where you can see the Milky Way in all its glory. Lying on the beach or at your campsite, you'll be treated to a celestial show like no other. The stars stretch across the sky in a dazzling display, their light unspoiled by the glow of cities. It's a humbling, awe-inspiring experience that will leave you speechless. Prepare to step into a world where nature's raw power and beauty collide. Welcome to Cave Point County Park, and a place that feels like the edge of the earth itself. Here, the cliffs rise defiantly against the relentless assault of Lake Michigan, their jagged faces carved by centuries of crashing waves. The sound is thunderous, echoing like a battle cry as water slams into the limestone, sending sprays of mist into the air. It's wild. It's untamed. It's alive. Peer over the edge, and you'll see the lake's emerald waters swirling with an almost hypnotic fury. Beneath the surface lies a labyrinth of underwater caves, dark and mysterious, as if hiding secrets from a time long forgotten. The cliffs, crowned with gnarled trees bent by the wind, seem to whisper tales of storms that have raged here for centuries. In winter, the park becomes a frozen fortress. Icicles as sharp as daggers hang from the cliffs, and the lake's surface glistens like shattered glass. It's hauntingly beautiful, a scene straight out of a fantasy novel. Tucked away in the heart of Brown County, Wequiok Falls Park is a hidden gem that feels like stepping into a secret world of natural beauty and wonder. Though small in size, this park packs a punch with its dramatic waterfall, rugged cliffs, and serene surroundings. It's a place where adventure and tranquility coexist, offering visitors a chance to connect with nature in its rawest form. The centerpiece of the park is, of course, Wequiok Falls, a stunning cascade that plunges over a rocky ledge into a gorge below. In spring or after heavy rains, the falls roar with power, sending mist into the air and creating a symphony of sound that echoes through the canyon. In the winter, the falls transform into a frozen masterpiece, with icicles draping the cliffs like nature's own chandelier. It's a sight that feels almost otherworldly, as if you've stumbled into a scene from a fantasy novel. The gorge itself is a marvel to explore. The sandstone walls, carved by centuries of flowing water, are streaked with earthy reds and browns, their surfaces textured with the marks of time. A short trail leads you down into the gorge, where you can stand at the base of the falls and feel the cool spray on your face. The view from below is nothing short of breathtaking, with the cliffs towering above you and the water cascading down in a shimmering curtain. Hidden in the heart of Manitowoc County lies a place where the earth's secrets are whispered through ancient stone and shadowy caverns. Cherney-Maribel Caves County Park is no ordinary park. It's a portal to a world shaped by time, water, and mystery. Here, towering limestone cliffs guard the entrances to dark, winding caves, and every step feels like an invitation to uncover the untamed beauty of Wisconsin's underground wilderness. The caves of Cherney-Maribel are not just geological formations, they are gateways to another world. Carved over millennia by the relentless flow of water, these caverns are filled with stories etched into their walls. Each twist and turn reveals something new. Smooth limestone corridors, jagged ceilings, and the cool, damp air that carries the echoes of the past. Maribel New Hope Cave. This is the crown jewel of the park, a cavern that feels alive with history and wonder. Step inside, and you're greeted by walls that shimmer with moisture, narrow passageways that beckon you deeper, and chambers that feel like nature's cathedrals. Guided tours take you into the heart of the cave, where you'll learn about its ancient origins and the forces that shaped it. The hidden caves, scattered throughout the park, are smaller, secretive caves, their entrances cloaked in moss and shadow. Some are closed to protect their delicate ecosystems, but their mere presence sparks the imagination. What lies within these dark, untamed spaces? The mystery is part of the allure. Above ground, the limestone cliffs rise like sentinels, their jagged faces streaked with shades of gray and white. These ancient formations, remnants of a prehistoric sea, are a testament to the raw power of nature. The cliffs are not just a backdrop, they are a challenge, daring you to explore their rugged beauty. Cherney Maribel Caves County Park is steeped in history and legend. Long before it became a park, these caves were used by Native Americans as shelters, their walls bearing silent witness to centuries of human history. Artifacts unearthed in the area tell the story of those who lived here, adding a layer of mystery to an already enchanting place. The park's historic stone structures, built in the 1930s by the Civilian Conservation Corps, add to its timeless charm. These weathered buildings, nestled among the cliffs and trees, feel like relics from another era, blending seamlessly with the wild beauty of the park. If you've enjoyed exploring these breathtaking landscapes with us, imagine how many more hidden gems are waiting. Subscribe now and let's uncover the wonders of the world together. Imagine standing at the edge of a roaring river, where ancient rock formations rise like sculptures from the rushing water. The air is filled with the sound of cascading rapids, the scent of pine, and the cool mist of the Eau Claire River as it carves its way through a rugged gorge. This is Dells of the Eau Claire County Park, a hidden gem in central Wisconsin that feels like a secret world waiting to be explored. The story of the Dells begins over 1 billion years ago, when volcanic activity and glacial forces shaped the dramatic landscape you see today. The river has spent millennia carving through the Precambrian granite, creating a series of narrow gorges, smooth rock ledges, and swirling pools. Walking along the riverbank, you can see the intricate patterns etched into the stone, a reminder of the immense power of water and time. The centerpiece of the park is the Eau Claire River itself, which rushes through the gorge in a series of rapids and waterfalls. The water twists and turns, tumbling over boulders and plunging into deep pools. The rock formations here are nothing short of spectacular, massive slabs of granite that have been smoothed and sculpted by the river's relentless flow. Some rocks form natural bridges, while others create narrow channels where the water churns with incredible force. Visitors often find themselves climbing onto the rocks to get a closer look at the rapids or dipping their toes into the cool, clear water. It's a place that invites exploration, where every bend in the river reveals a new perspective on the park's rugged beauty. Nestled in the rolling hills of western Wisconsin, Willow River State Park is a breathtaking escape where the power of water and the tranquility of nature collide. Spanning over 2,800 acres, This park is a haven for adventurers, hikers, and anyone seeking to immerse themselves in the beauty of the great outdoors. From its iconic waterfall to its serene lake and winding trails, Willow River State Park is a place where every corner holds a new discovery. At the heart of the park lies Willow Falls, a stunning multi-tiered waterfall that roars with power and beauty. The Willow River cascades over rugged limestone ledges, creating a dramatic display of rushing water and mist that fills the air. The falls are surrounded by towering cliffs and lush greenery, making it a picture-perfect spot that feels like something out of a dream. Visitors can get up close to the falls via a short hike, where you'll feel the cool spray on your face and hear the thunderous roar of the water. For a bird's-eye view, climb to the Willow Falls Overlook, where a wooden platform offers a panoramic perspective of the falls and the gorge below. Whether you're standing at the base or gazing from above, Willow Falls is a sight that will leave you in awe. Beyond the falls, the park offers a more peaceful side with Little Falls Lake, a serene reservoir perfect for kayaking, canoeing, and fishing. The calm waters reflect the surrounding hills and forests, creating a tranquil escape where you can paddle at your own pace or cast a line in search of bass, northern pike, and panfish. The lake's sandy beach is a favorite spot for families, offering a place to swim, relax, and soak up the sun. Where the St. Croix River carves its way through ancient rock, Interstate State Park stands as a testament to the raw power of nature. Straddling the border between Wisconsin and Minnesota, this park is a place where towering cliffs, mysterious potholes, and rushing waters create a landscape that feels both untamed and timeless. It's not just a park. It's a portal to a world shaped by fire, ice, and the relentless flow of water. At the heart of Interstate State Park is the St. Croix River, a powerful waterway that has been carving its path through the landscape for thousands of years. The river is a playground for adventurers, offering everything from tranquil paddling to thrilling rapids. Kayakers and canoeists flock to its waters, navigating between towering cliffs and rocky outcrops, while anglers cast their lines in search of smallmouth bass and walleye. The river's beauty is matched only by its power. Standing on the edge of the cliffs, you can feel the energy of the water as it rushes past, its surface shimmering in the sunlight. It's a reminder of the forces that have shaped this land and continue to shape it today. One of the park's most unique features is its glacial potholes, natural formations carved into the basalt bedrock by swirling glacial meltwater during the last ice age. These potholes, some of which are large enough to climb into, are like nature's sculptures, smooth, circular depressions that offer a glimpse into the park's ancient past. The Pothole Trail takes you on a journey through this geological wonderland. where you can peer into these mysterious formations and marvel at their perfect symmetry. Some are shallow and filled with water, while others plunge deep into the rock, their depth shrouded in shadow. It's a landscape that feels otherworldly, a reminder of the immense power of ice and water. The cliffs of Interstate State Park rise like sentinels along the St. Croix River, their rugged faces streaked with shades of black, gray, and rust. These basalt formations, remnants of ancient lava flows, are some of the oldest exposed rock in North America, dating back over 1 billion years. Climbing to the top of these cliffs offers breathtaking views of the river and the surrounding forest, a panorama that stretches as far as the eye can see. The Eagle Peak Trail is a must for those seeking adventure. This steep, challenging hike takes you to one of the highest points in the park, where you can stand on the edge of the cliffs and feel the wind in your hair as you gaze out over the river valley. It's a view that will leave you breathless, both from the climb and the sheer beauty of the landscape. Beneath the rolling hills of western Wisconsin lies a hidden world, a labyrinth of twisting passageways, glittering formations, and ancient secrets. Welcome to Crystal Cave, the state's longest known cave system and a place where adventure meets geology. This isn't just a cave, it's a journey into the Earth's heart, where every step takes you deeper into a realm shaped by time, water, and wonder. Your adventure begins with a descent into the cool, shadowy depths of Crystal Cave. As you step into the entrance, the temperature drops, and the air becomes damp and earthy, a stark contrast to the world above. Guided tours lead you down winding staircases and through narrow passageways, each turn revealing something new and extraordinary. The cave's walls, carved by water over millions of years, glisten with mineral deposits. Stalactites hang like chandeliers from the ceiling, while stalagmites rise like ancient sentinels from the floor. Some formations are delicate and crystalline, sparkling in the dim light, while others are massive and imposing, their shapes hinting at the slow, relentless power of nature. Crystal Cave is a gallery of geological art, its formations sculpted by water and minerals over millennia. Highlights include the Cathedral Room, a vast chamber with towering formations that resemble the spires of a Gothic cathedral. The acoustics here are incredible, and the sheer scale of the room is awe-inspiring. The Frozen Waterfall, a stunning flowstone formation that looks like a cascade of water frozen in time. Its smooth, rippling surface glows in shades of white and amber, a testament to the beauty of slow, patient creation. The Crystal Corridor, a narrow passageway lined with glittering calcite crystals. Walking through this shimmering tunnel feels like stepping into a treasure trove hidden deep within the earth. Crystal Cave is more than just a natural wonder. It's a time capsule. The cave's formations are millions of years old, and its walls tell the story of Wisconsin's geological history. Fossils embedded in the rock offer a glimpse into a prehistoric world where ancient seas covered the land and strange creatures roamed the earth. From secret beaches to mountain peaks, we're chasing beauty everywhere. Subscribe now and don't miss a single step. Rising like ancient sentinels from the flat expanse of Wisconsin's Central Sand Plain, the sandstone bluffs of Mill Bluff State Park are a sight that stops you in your tracks. These towering monoliths, carved by wind, water, and time, stand as remnants of a prehistoric sea that once covered this land. Mill Bluff isn't just a park, it's a journey into a landscape shaped by forces so powerful. And they've left behind a masterpiece of natural drama. The bluffs are the stars of the show here. Their sheer walls of golden sandstone rising abruptly from the surrounding plains. Each bluff is a testament to the relentless power of erosion. Their jagged edges and weathered faces telling a story that stretches back millions of years. From a distance, they look like fortresses, their flat tops crowned with trees that sway in the wind like banners. The most iconic of these formations is Mill Bluff, the park's namesake. Standing at its base, you can't help but feel dwarfed by its scale, the cliffs towering above you like the walls of an ancient castle. But the real adventure begins when you climb to the top. A steep staircase carved into the bluff leads to the summit, where a panoramic view awaits. From the top, the world stretches out before you in every direction. Rolling forests, open plains, and the distant silhouettes of other bluffs rising from the landscape like islands in a sea of green. The wind whips around you, carrying the scent of pine and the thrill of standing on a natural skyscraper. It's a view that makes the climb worth every step. The park's trails wind through a landscape that feels like it belongs to another era. The Bluff Trail takes you around the base of Mill Bluff, offering close-up views of its weathered sandstone walls and the intricate patterns etched into the rock by centuries of wind and rain. Along the way, you'll pass through dense forests, open meadows, and sandy clearings, each with its own unique charm. At the base of the bluffs lies a surprising gem, a spring-fed swimming pond that offers a refreshing escape on hot summer days. The water is cool and clear, surrounded by sandy shores and shaded picnic areas. It's the perfect spot to relax after a day of hiking and climbing, with the towering bluffs providing a dramatic backdrop. Perched high above the winding Kickapoo River, Wildcat Mountain State Park is a realm of dramatic landscapes untamed wilderness and endless adventure. This is a place where towering cliffs rise like sentinels over lush valleys, where the river carves its way through ancient sandstone, and where every trail leads to a new discovery. Wildcat is a wild, untamed kingdom, waiting to be explored. At the heart of the park lies the Kickapoo River, a winding serpentine waterway that snakes its way through the Driftless area. Known as the crookedest river in the world, the Kickapoo is a paddler's paradise, offering a journey through towering sandstone cliffs, dense forests, and quiet, hidden valleys. Kayaking or canoeing the river is an adventure like no other. The water twists and turns, revealing new vistas around every bend, steep bluffs covered in moss, overhanging trees that form natural tunnels, and the occasional glimpse of wildlife. Herons glide silently over the water. Turtles bask on sunlit logs, and deer drink from the river's edge. It's a journey that feels like stepping into a forgotten world. The park's overlooks offer some of the most breathtaking views in Wisconsin. From the top of the bluffs, you can see for miles the Kickapoo River winding through the valley below, the rolling hills of the Driftless area stretching to the horizon, and the dense forests that blanket the landscape. The Observation Point Trail leads to one of the park's most iconic views, where the sheer scale of the valley below leaves you in awe. Standing on the edge of the bluff, with the wind in your hair and the world spread out before you, it's impossible not to feel a sense of wonder. Wildcat Mountain State Park is a haven for hikers, with over 20 miles of trails that wind through forests, along ridges, and into the heart of the valley. Each trail offers its own unique adventure. Old Settlers Trail. This rugged loop takes you deep into the forest, where towering oaks and maples create a canopy of green. Along the way, you'll encounter remnants of old homesteads, a reminder of the settlers who once called this wild land home. Ice Cave Trail for the adventurous. This trail leads to a hidden gem, a small sandstone cave where ice lingers well into the summer months. It's a cool, mysterious spot that feels like nature's secret hideout. Rising majestically above the city of La Crosse, Grandad Bluff is more than just a geological marvel. It's a throne of the heavens, offering a view that will leave you utterly spellbound. Standing 600 feet above the Mississippi River Valley, this iconic bluff is a place where adventure meets awe, and every step feels like a journey to the edge of the world. As you ascend to the summit, the anticipation builds. The winding road carves through lush forests, the air growing crisper with every turn. And then, suddenly, you're there, at the top of the bluff, where the world seems to stretch endlessly before you. The panoramic view is nothing short of breathtaking. Below, The mighty Mississippi River snakes its way through the valley, its waters shimmering like liquid silver. The city of La Crosse sprawls out in miniature, a patchwork of rooftops and streets framed by rolling hills and endless sky. For the adventurous, the bluff offers more than just a view. The surrounding trails wind through dense forests and rocky outcrops, each turn revealing a new perspective of this natural wonder. In the fall, the landscape transforms into a kaleidoscope of fiery reds, oranges, and golds, making every step feel like a walk through a living painting. And when the sun begins to set, Grandad Bluff becomes truly magical. The sky ignites in hues of pink and purple, and the valley below is bathed in a golden glow. It's a moment that feels almost otherworldly, a reminder of the beauty and grandeur of the natural world. Step into the shadowy embrace of Witch's Gulch, and you'll feel as though you've entered another world, one cloaked in mystery and ancient whispers. Tucked away in the Wisconsin dells, this narrow sandstone canyon is a masterpiece of nature's craftsmanship, carved over millennia by the relentless flow of water. But there's something more here, something that stirs the imagination and sends a shiver down your spine. The towering walls of the gulch rise like cathedral spires, their surfaces etched with swirling patterns that seem almost otherworldly. Moss and ferns cling to the damp stone, their emerald hues glowing faintly in the filtered light. As you walk along the winding wooden boardwalk, the air grows cooler, heavier, as if the canyon itself is alive and breathing. The sound of trickling water echoes softly, a haunting melody that lures you deeper into its depths. Legends surround this place, adding to its eerie allure. Some say the gulch was named for its shadowy, almost supernatural atmosphere, where the interplay of light and dark creates an enchanting, otherworldly vibe. It's a place where time seems to stand still, where every twist and turn reveals a new secret. It's an adventure into the unknown, a place where nature's beauty and mystery collide in the most breathtaking way. We don't just visit places, we live them, breathe them, and share them with you. If that's the kind of journey you want, subscribe right now and never miss what comes next. Hidden deep within the heart of Wisconsin lies a place that feels like it was plucked straight from a storybook, Pewett's Nest. This sandstone gorge, carved by the relentless flow of Skillet Creek, is a sanctuary of raw, untouched beauty. As you step into this secluded haven, the world around you seems to fade, replaced by the sound of rushing water and the whisper of wind through the trees. The gorge is a masterpiece of nature's artistry. Towering sandstone cliffs, cloaked in moss and ferns, rise on either side, their ancient faces etched with the passage of time. Skillet Creek cascades through the gorge, forming a series of small waterfalls and crystal-clear pools that shimmer like liquid glass. The air is cool and damp, carrying the earthy scent of the forest, a reminder that you've stepped into a world untouched by the chaos of modern life. Legend has it that Pewett's Nest was once home to a mill in the 1800s, but now it stands as a testament to nature's ability to reclaim its own. Every corner of this hidden gem feels like a secret waiting to be discovered, a place where adventure and serenity collide. Step into Parfrey's Glen, and you'll feel as though you've entered a sacred, untouched world. A place where nature's artistry is on full display. As Wisconsin's first state natural area, this hidden canyon is a masterpiece of geological wonder, a sanctuary of moss-covered cliffs, cascading waters, and an atmosphere that feels almost enchanted. The journey begins with a trail that winds through a lush forest, the air alive with the scent of pine and the sound of birdsong. But as you venture deeper, the landscape begins to change. The trees give way to towering sandstone walls, their surfaces streaked with hues of red, gold, and green. These cliffs, carved by ancient glacial meltwaters, rise like cathedral walls, creating a narrow gorge that feels both intimate and awe-inspiring. At the heart of Parfrey's Glen flows a crystal-clear stream, its waters tumbling over smooth stones and pooling in quiet, reflective basins. The sound of the water is a constant companion, a soothing melody that guides you deeper into the canyon. Along the way, you'll encounter small waterfalls, their delicate cascades adding to the sense of magic that permeates the glen. The further you go, the more the canyon seems to close in around you, the walls growing taller and the path narrower. Moss and ferns cling to the damp stone, their vibrant green hues glowing in the filtered light. The air is cool and damp, carrying the earthy scent of the forest and the faint mist of the stream. It's a place that feels alive, as if the glen itself is breathing, watching, and welcoming you into its embrace. Parfrey's Glen isn't just a place of beauty, it's a place of discovery. Every step reveals something new, whether it's a rare wildflower peeking out from the rocks, a bird darting through the trees, or the intricate patterns etched into the sandstone walls. It's a reminder of the power and patience of nature, of the forces that shaped this canyon over thousands of years. And when you reach the end of the trail, where the gorge narrows to a point and the stream tumbles over a final cascade, you'll feel a sense of wonder and gratitude. Welcome to Devil's Lake State Park. a realm where nature's raw power and beauty collide to create a landscape that feels almost mythical. This is Wisconsin's crown jewel, a place where towering quartzite bluffs rise like ancient guardians above a pristine, sapphire blue lake. Every corner of this park is a story waiting to be told, a challenge waiting to be conquered, and a memory waiting to be made. Start your journey at the East Bluff Trail, where the climb is steep, but the reward is breathtaking. As you ascend, the forest gives way to panoramic views of the lake below, shimmering like a jewel cradled by the cliffs. Along the way, you'll encounter balanced rock, a gravity-defying boulder perched precariously on the edge of the bluff, daring you to question how it has stood the test of time. On the West Bluff Trail, the drama continues. The cliffs here are even more imposing, their jagged faces plunging into the lake with an almost theatrical flair. Stop at Devil's Doorway, a natural rock formation that looks like a portal to another world. Stand beneath it, and you'll feel the weight of time and the whispers of ancient legends. For those who crave the water, the lake itself is a playground. Paddle through its crystal-clear waters, surrounded by cliffs that seem to rise endlessly into the sky. Or dive in and feel the cool embrace of a lake that has been here for over 1 billion years. The park's forests are no less enchanting. Wander through Steinke Basin, where wildflowers bloom in a riot of color, and the air hums with the songs of birds. Or explore the Ice Age Trail, a path carved by glaciers that takes you through some of the park's most serene and untouched landscapes. And when the sun sets, Devil's Lake transforms. The cliffs glow in hues of gold and crimson, and the lake reflects the fiery sky like a mirror. It's a moment that feels almost sacred, a reminder of the power and beauty of the natural world. Hidden in the rolling hills of southern Wisconsin lies a place where time and nature have conspired to create something truly extraordinary. Natural Bridge State Park. This serene and secluded park is a testament to the power of wind, water, and time, offering visitors a glimpse into the ancient past while surrounding them with the beauty of the present. The crown jewel of the park is, of course, the Natural Bridge itself, a massive sandstone arch that stands as a monument to nature's artistry. Spanning 25 feet across and rising 15 feet high, this natural wonder was carved over thousands of years by the relentless forces of erosion. Standing beneath the arch, you can't help but feel a sense of awe, as if you're standing in the presence of something sacred. The sunlight filters through the opening, casting golden hues on the sandstone and creating a scene that feels almost otherworldly. But the Natural Bridge is just the beginning. The park is also home to the Radatz Rock Shelter, a shallow cave beneath the arch that holds a fascinating piece of history. Archaeological evidence shows that this shelter was used by humans as far back as 12,000 years ago, making it one of the oldest known inhabited sites in the state. As you stand in the shelter, you can almost imagine the ancient peoples who once sought refuge here, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the natural world. Beyond the bridge and shelter, the park offers a network of hiking trails that wind through oak and pine forests, open prairies, and rocky outcrops. The trails are peaceful and quiet, perfect for those seeking solitude and a deeper connection with nature. In the spring, the forest floor comes alive with wildflowers, while the fall transforms the landscape into a tapestry of fiery reds, oranges, and yellows. If you love hidden gems and off-the-map adventures, hit that subscribe button and join our travel family. Step into the depths of the earth and prepare to be transported to a world of wonder and mystery. Welcome to Cave of the Mounds, Wisconsin's crown jewel of underground exploration. Hidden beneath the rolling hills of Blue Mounds, this natural limestone cave is a masterpiece sculpted by water and time, a place where every twist and turn reveals a new marvel. As you descend into the cave, the air grows cooler and the light fades, replaced by the soft glow of strategically placed lights that illuminate the cave's breathtaking formations. The walls shimmer with mineral deposits, their intricate patterns resembling frozen waterfalls and delicate lace. Stalactites hang from the ceiling like ancient chandeliers, while stalagmites rise from the floor like the spires of a subterranean cathedral. Some formations have taken thousands, even millions of years to grow, each one a testament to the slow, patient artistry of nature. The cave's passages wind and twist, leading you deeper into its heart. Along the way, you'll encounter formations with names as whimsical as their shapes, like the frozen waterfall or the cave bacon, thin, translucent sheets of mineral that ripple like ribbons. Pools of crystal clear water reflect the formations above, creating an otherworldly mirror effect that feels almost magical. But the beauty of Cave of the Mounds isn't just in its formations. It's in the sense of adventure and discovery that fills the air. This is a place where you can feel the weight of time, where every drop of water and every glimmer of light tells a story millions of years in the making. It's a place that reminds you of the vast, hidden world beneath our feet, a world that is as mysterious as it is beautiful. Nestled in the heart of Wisconsin's Driftless area, Governor Dodge State Park, a sprawling 5,000-acre paradise where rugged beauty and endless adventure await. This is one of the largest state parks in Wisconsin, and it's a place where towering bluffs, shimmering lakes, cascading waterfalls, and dense forests come together to create a landscape that feels like it was made for explorers. At the heart of the park are its two stunning lakes, Cox Hollow Lake and Twin Valley Lake. These sparkling bodies of water are perfect for swimming, kayaking, canoeing, and fishing. The lakes are surrounded by rolling hills and lush forests, making them a serene escape for water lovers. Paddle across the calm waters as the sun rises, casting golden light on the surrounding cliffs. Or cast a line and try your luck at catching bass, bluegill, or northern pike. One of the park's most enchanting spots is Stevens Falls, a picturesque waterfall tucked into a shaded gorge. A short hike leads you to this hidden gem, where water tumbles over moss-covered rocks into a tranquil pool below. The sound of the falls echoes through the canyon, creating a peaceful, almost magical atmosphere. In the spring, the surrounding wildflowers add a burst of color, while in winter, the falls freeze into a stunning ice sculpture. Governor Dodge is a hiker's dream, with over 40 miles of trails that wind through forests, prairies, and rocky bluffs. The Lost Canyon Trail takes you through a dramatic sandstone gorge, where towering cliffs and narrow passages make you feel like you've stepped into another world. For sweeping views of the park, tackle the Pine Cliff Trail, which leads to a bluff overlooking Twin Valley Lake. The Meadow Valley Trail offers a gentler journey through open prairies and wetlands, perfect for spotting wildlife like deer, turkeys, and songbirds. Perched high above the confluence of the Mississippi and Wisconsin rivers, Wyalusing State Park is a place where nature's grandeur takes center stage. This is no ordinary park. It's a land of towering bluffs, ancient forests, and sweeping vistas that stretch as far as the eye can see. Here, the rivers carve their way through the landscape, creating a dramatic meeting of water and stone that has inspired awe for centuries. The bluffs of Wyalusing rise like ancient sentinels, their rugged faces carved by time and water. Standing atop these towering cliffs, more than 500 feet above the river valleys, you'll feel like you're on the edge of the world. The views are nothing short of spectacular. Rolling hills, winding rivers, and endless forests that seem to stretch into eternity. The Point Lookout Trail leads to one of the park's most iconic vistas, where the Mississippi and Wisconsin rivers meet in a breathtaking display of power and beauty. As you stand on the edge of the bluff, with the wind in your hair and the rivers flowing far below, it's impossible not to feel a sense of wonder and awe. The meeting of the Mississippi and Wisconsin rivers is the heart of Wyalusing State Park, and these mighty waterways offer endless opportunities for adventure. Kayakers and canoeists can paddle along the rivers, exploring hidden backwaters, quiet coves, and islands teeming with wildlife. The calm waters are perfect for beginners, while the sheer scale of the rivers adds a sense of grandeur to every stroke. Sentinel Ridge Trail, a dramatic path follows the edge of the bluffs, offering jaw-dropping views of the rivers below. Along the way, you'll encounter interpretive signs that tell the story of the park's geology, history, and wildlife. Sugar Maple Nature Trail, a peaceful loop that takes you through a lush forest of sugar maples, oaks, and hickories. In the fall, this trail comes alive with vibrant colors, making it a must-see for leaf peepers. Sand Cave Trail for the adventurous. This trail leads to a hidden sandstone cave tucked into the bluffs. The cave is a cool, mysterious spot that feels like nature's secret hideout. As we leave behind the roaring waters of Willow River, the shadowy cliffs of Mill Bluff, and the ancient trails of Parfrey's Glen, one thing is certain. Wisconsin is a land of untamed beauty and endless adventure. These places are more than just destinations. They are gateways to a world shaped by time, where every step uncovers a new story waiting to be told. But the journey doesn't end here. Wisconsin's wild heart beats on, calling to those who dare to explore its hidden wonders. So, whether you find yourself beneath the towering cliffs of Grandad Bluff or wandering the mossy trails of Witch's Gulch, remember this: the adventure is never over. The wild is calling. Will you answer?